Hello guys, today is Monday, February 10th. It's about 9:25 p.m. It's actually my oldest daughter's birthday. Her name is Silesia. I call her Cat or Miss Kitty. She also goes by Cece. So I hope you guys help me in wishing my oldest daughter a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Cat. Okay, today I wanted to record. A few weeks ago, I talked about recording videos about helping you guys become self-employed. I went to that Democratic debate for District 17 and I saw all those business owners up there, and I would like to help you guys. So I actually have some business owners lined up that's going to do some videos to kind of tell you guys about the pros and cons of starting up a business, some of the things to take into consideration, so that when and if it's something that you decide to do, you'll have some idea of how to move forward. Now, tonight I'm going to read some scriptures. I'm actually going to talk about relationships. And I think one of the most important relationships, especially when you become a business owner, is the relationship you have with yourself. Because we can actually be our best friend or we can be our worst enemy. Now I'm going to read 3 scriptures tonight. One of the things that we have to do is be honest with ourselves. One of the things that a lot of people do is they're in denial about who they are. And if you're in denial, you won't be able to recognize your strengths or your weaknesses. So one of the things you need to learn how to do is trust. Now this goes in relationships with other people, but it's also in a relationship with yourself. You need to be able to be vulnerable. You need to be able to be honest about your strengths and your weaknesses. Know what you can do and what you can't. It's okay. It's okay. Know what you are knowledgeable in and what you're not. And that's okay too. Ignorance, all ignorance means is you lack information. Once you get the information, you are no longer ignorant. And it's okay to not know. But if there's an area you know that you lack, it's important that you are aware of that, because then you can find someone that can help you in that area so you can improve in it. But we need to be able to acknowledge our weaknesses, our mistakes, and take ownership for them. Because when we don't do that, we're actually hurting ourselves. The second thing that we need to be aware of is in relationships, because once you become self-employed, you're going to be dealing with people, and there may be personalities that you may have conflict with. Conflict is okay, because there's nothing wrong with having passionate disagreements, because all that means is you're passionate about the way that you feel. But there's nothing wrong with having that conversation that sometimes may seem uncomfortable. We don't like that because we think, it's going to cause issues. Actually, it won't, because if you're open and you're honest and you're vulnerable with somebody, then you can do that. It helps you to realize that everything doesn't have to be a certain way. When there's someone to challenge you, it opens up your mind. So it's important that we have someone that challenges us, to question our beliefs. For us to question our beliefs, because there might be a different way. It's like sometimes people I have a strong personality. So when I'm talking to someone, they may think, oh, she wanted her way. No, I'm doing it this way because that's the way I know how to do it. But if you have a better way, tell me, so I can learn to do it a better way. Just because someone is like adamant about how they feel, that's just because that's the current information they have. But if you can give them some more information, you may open their eyes and, oh, I didn't even know we can do it that way. That's why it's okay for other people, and you should be open to hear other people's ideas or whatever. Because even if it's something, say you was doing something and it didn't work for years. Okay, it didn't work for years, because what we do, we make decisions off our past reasoning wheel, what we used to think. This is what happened in the past, so I'm going by what happened in the past. Okay, and that's, it's perfectly normal. That's how we make decisions of what happened in the past. Okay, I did it this way and it didn't work. But over time, things change. Remember, healthy things grow and growing things change. So even if it didn't work 5 years ago, there may have been some changes in 5 years. So be open to it. If it don't work, okay, at least you tried. But be open to the having a discussion with someone that can probably help you do things a better way. The third thing is lack of commitment. When things don't move as quickly as we think they should, we ready to give up. And the scripture is going to come in. This is where scripture coming in. It's Habakkuk 2:2-3. You always hear about people saying, write down your goals and your dreams and things like that. That's actual scripture. Habakkuk 2:2-3 says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. But at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So that is saying, write down your goals and your dreams. You actually need to have that business plan. You need to know what you're going to do. It's okay to have it in your head, but people can't see what's in your head. So when you write down your goals or whatever, they can read it, they can see it, they can visualize it. It's like, okay, I can help you with that. So that's why it's important to write it down. And it's telling you, though it seems like it's not happening, though it tarry, it's gonna come to pass. Scripture says it will come to pass. So wait for it. So don't get discouraged in the meantime. So, and if you do, I have Samuel 30:6 says, and David encouraged himself in the Lord. So remember that one too. And we do need to have a vision, because Proverbs 29:18 says, where there is no vision, the people perish. So again, we need to write that down, and we need to commit to it. And we need to have somebody that we are accountable to, somebody that we respect, because even though, you know, we may feel like we can do it, sometimes we need somebody that can encourage us along the way. It's important to have somebody. The fourth thing I want to say is results oriented. You need to kind of track your success. When things happen, even little small things, if it's something that was along the way, we get discouraged because we're looking at the big thing. But we have little small victories along the way. So as you're going along, make sure you celebrate the little things that happen along the way. And we need to ask ourselves, you know, when things happen, what did we learn from it? You know, and as, like I said, as we're being honest with ourselves, we go through things. If you are going through the same thing, that means you didn't learn anything. So you and the reason why you repeat that cycle is because you didn't learn anything. You're going to continue to repeat the same cycle until you learn the lesson that you were supposed to learn. That's like you have a job and you want to be advanced to something else. You're not going to be advanced because you haven't learned where you are. Even like the little kids playing the video games. You don't advance to the next level until you successfully complete the level that you're currently in. So that's the same thing with life. We can't advance to the next level until we successfully complete the level that we are currently in. And then you can move on up. You move to the next level, but you have to be trusted with that. And if you're going through it and it hasn't been the best experience, keep the lesson and throw the experience away. Okay? So again, going forward, I'm going to make more videos. I'm going to interview people so they can tell you some of the pros and cons about, how they got started, what you should do, what maybe you should consider, things like that. And it will be in different areas. I'm going to talk to someone that owns a daycare. I'm going to talk to someone that does taxes. I'm talking to someone that he has like a barbecue, that he sells barbecue. He does catering. I'm going to talk to someone that has a plumbing business. Roofing business, where she says she's thinking about it. She's kind of like camera shy. So hopefully she would do that with me. But I will talk to different people in different fields. And then at some point, I want to kind of tell you guys how, to get your LLC set up or sole proprietorship, or whichever one you want to go to. We're going to go through all of those different things as well. So stay tuned. Hope this video helps. Share this video. Let people know that these are the things that's coming. Okay? I'm excited for you guys. Have a good evening.